If you've ever been worried about hell, let me add some depth to your understanding based off of what I've learned today. And if I misrepresent any of this, feel free to correct me. I'm not perfect. I don't know about y'all in the rest of the world, but over here in America, we call it all hell. But the reality, like my receding hairline, is that there's probably more like 4 different places that you could probably easily understand. First off, you have Sheol. You can also call it Hades. And this is where you die. You hang out with the worms for a while. The fallen angels, demons, and Satan himself, they're all held in Tartarus. It's also known as the Abyss. Gehenna is the judgment for humans. I'm going to come back to that. And you also have the Lake of Fire. Goodness gracious, that unibrow is ferocious. It's coming back. The Lake of Fire is the final state, or your post-judgment place for all sinners, people who didn't make it. But the cowardly, unbelieving, abominable, murderers, sexually immoral, sorcerers, idolaters, and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burns with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. Now the part where it gets a little tricky is trying to understand Gehenna. Therefore, behold, the days are coming, says the Lord, when it will no more be called Tophet, or the valley of the son of Hinnom, but the valley of slaughter, for they will bury in Tophet until there is no room. The corpses of this people will be food for the birds of the heaven and for the beasts of the earth, and no one will frighten them away. Tophet was a place where they would play the drums and tambourines so loudly that it could drown out the child sacrifices that took place there. The best way I can think to describe this is that this is a valley of judgment. It was once called the place of child sacrifice, and now God calls it the place of slaughter. He goes on to communicate that the corpses of these people will be food for the birds. So, we die. We wait. The Lord casts his judgment. And if we are found sinners, we go to the lake of fire. If we're in the book of life, New Jerusalem.